Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. This is Samon Goro. Kindly subscribe, share, and like my YouTube channel. My YouTube name is Samon Goro. Now, ladies, respect your man. If you are a lady and you have a man in your life, please respect that man. Men go through a lot to put food on the table. That is really what I have observed. Men go through a lot. If you are a lady and you are lucky enough, or if you are privileged to have a man that can be able to provide for the family and be able to pay all the bills without complaining, respect that man, ladies and gentlemen. And I just want to talk to ladies. Did you know that having a husband is a greater asset than having a college degree, than having a multi-million empire kind of business? Did you know that having a husband is of greater value than all these things that can be offered in the world? I know, please, don't get what I have not said. Get your education. Get it up to PhD. Do well in life. I want you to succeed in life. Do everything you can in life. And above all, be successful in life as a lady. But don't allow that to hinder you from getting a husband. Don't let that hinder you from getting married. I have seen a lot of women go around saying, you know what, I don't need a man, I am an independent woman. That is true, I don't deny that. But a lot of single, independent, educated women, when they retire to their homes at night, when they close their bedroom doors, if I tell you how much they cry, some of them even put a towel in their mouth so that the neighbors cannot hear them crying, so that the children cannot hear them crying. And yet, during the day, they wear a brave face, a smile, and a smirk on the face saying, I don't give a moo about men. I saw a lady recently talking about how independent she is. She can take herself out, she can go to concerts and sit the VIP table and buy her own drinks. She has a very nice German machine. That is true, but you know what? Believe me, that lifestyle that woman lives is financed by a man, if not men. This lady called a guy, said, you know what, I'm going, there's a concert, there's a country music concert going on somewhere. I need to go there. So the guy sends her money. The car that she's driving, a German machine, is financed and bought by men. Believe me, we all need each other. As much as men need women, women also need men. Believe me, And I'm not talking about men that you are all over like rain. And I just want to specifically advise our ladies. Hapa nje watu ni wagonjwa. Hapa nje soko imeharibika. I don't know why men like cheap women. I don't know why. Men like loose women. I have observed it with a lot of interest. You know, men, when they're drinking or when they're having a get-together, they discuss about loose women. They all know that that woman, that girl, is loose. And yet they all want to sleep with that woman. That woman who's so loose, yet men want to sleep with that kind of woman. That's one thing I have not really understood clearly what goes in some men's minds. Because if the lady is loose, you know very well that she goes with anything and anything that goes. She is a Ulinor spot, and you go with her. You are risking your life because you can get HIV/AIDS, my brother. Then you take it to your wife. You take it to your innocent wife. All I'm telling men is to love yourself enough that you don't have to go with a lady that every man is going with. Where is our bride as men? But today, I just want to also say, I was talking about ladies, but also men, we need to behave. I've seen ladies say, oh, you know what? I am a career woman. My work comes number one. You know what? I don't need a man. I don't deny, and I'm not trying to argue with you, but I'm trying to tell you something, my sister. God himself initiated marriage. It is something that was started by the Almighty God himself. So there's nothing you can change. We're all human beings. And so long as you have blood flowing in your veins, you need a man, my sister. No matter how independent, you cannot marry your money. You cannot marry your career. You cannot marry your German machine. You need a man, above all, for companionship. You cannot say that you don't need a man. It's just because you don't have a man that you call your own. But you have men all over. You have more than 6 men. And yet you say you don't need a man. It's just a point or a matter of you not having one in your life that you call your own. That you can claim and say, this is my man. But you have men all over. You have men friends. That if you need to go out, hey, where are you? Let's go out. That if you need to have, serviced, you know who to call. You have men all over that are taking care of you, but you don't have any that you can call your own. Ladies, I'll ask you to love yourself enough that you can identify with a man that you can call your own. Men love loose women. They want to sleep with them. That's it. But no man in his normal senses will want to put a woman as a wife in his own house who is loose. Believe me, none. Men like sleeping with loose women, but they can never put them in their homes as wives. So ladies, it is your choice. There's some choices we make in life, and choices have consequences. The earlier, the better. You need to find a guy. And if God has blessed you with a guy in your life, you need to respect that man. You need to respect. And I can always tell men this. No matter how much you do for a woman, if you are not the one that she has feelings for, she will never appreciate or see your effort. So men, put your effort where it is recognizable, where it is appreciated and accepted, where it is acknowledged. I see my brothers here, so many of them, are so much struggling, working very hard to make the ends meet for the family or for the relationship that they are in. My brother, no matter how much effort, no matter how much you sacrifice for a woman who has no feelings for you, she will never appreciate or recognize your effort. In short, you are just wasting your time. Put your energy where it is accepted or appreciated, where it can reciprocate. However, a lot of men are watering brands that were long gone or long dead. And they are just watering carcasses. I have seen a lot of men trying so much. Those who can take even a bullet for women who's less concerned, who don't even care, who don't even give a moo if you drop dead, or if you come home, or if you don't. But I'm just telling you, ladies, men go through a lot. Life of a man is shorter. Please don't shorten it if you have a man in your life. I'm not saying a husband, if you're dating someone, if you are in a serious relationship with a man, respect that man. Get your education, get your career, get everything running well in your life. But my sister, don't forget to have a man, or don't forget to take care of that man in your life. Appreciate that man. Take care of that guy. Treat him as a guy that means everything in your life. A lot of women nowadays don't respect men. And most of them simply because they think and believe that there are so many fish in a pond. There are so many men out there who want me. So this girl feels like there is a lot of men out there who wants to be with her. So henceforth, she will treat her man like trash. My sister, not everything that glitters is gold. Believe me, not everything that glitters is gold. New relationships looks funny, enticing, and it is so nice, looks very nice. But time will tell. If you're a lady, don't treat your man so bad just because there are so many men who want you. Just because you are beautiful. Ladies, you can be beautiful. And I don't deny that. But you can be a woman for one night. Not a long time or a lifetime woman. You may not be the woman that guy wants to put in a house as a wife, but you are beautiful. And ladies, you can date the beauty. You can date the six-pack. But at the end of the day, you will need to put up with the character more than beauty, more than six-pack. Believe me, you need to live with the character. So character is more important than beauty, than six-pack, than tall, dark, handsome, with no character. So more than often, character is what is more important than six-pack, than beauty, than money, than anything. I have seen a lot of people who have money, but they have no character. Morals, iliwatoka kitambo. I have seen very beautiful women, yet they're dating, they're single, they're going around sleeping with every man that is available. Then at the end of it all, you hear them saying, "All men are dogs." I don't understand who told you to go without the dogs. For you to come to that conclusion, which means you have gone out with a good number of men to come to that decision. But let me tell you, there are good men out there. There are good men out there. I believe there are good men out there. As much as soko imeharibika, there are good men out there. Both men and women, there are good women out there. So you cannot rule out and say there are no good men out there. I have seen guys searching and looking for serious women to be in a relationship with. But the ones they find, they're all chokers. This morning, I was listening to an FM radio station somewhere. I had a lady saying she's sick and tired of being single. She wants to be a baby girl that she was born to be. That lady was crying, saying she's tired, like I'm a choker in her life. She wants a man in her life. That lady, she said, I listened to the woman saying, you know what? A lot of men assume that when you are beautiful, you have somebody. And yet, I don't have someone. I have given men a chance over and over. No one yields nothing. She's been in relationships before. Nothing comes out of those relationships. The question, I really didn't want to ask this lady. Now she wants to settle down. As she changed her character. It is very easy to change yourself than changing other men. And if you change yourself to be the woman of dignity, a woman of integrity, you will attract men of class to your life. A lot of you may not agree with me, but let me tell you, when a lot of men want you, my sister, don't mistaken it that you are beautiful. I'm telling you, cheap products attracts a lot of customers. Are you cheap? There are some questions that you need to think about. When things are happening in your life, you need to think about what's happening and why. Call yourself a small meeting. Flip the coin around and see if things will take a good turn around. This lady was crying this morning. She said, I am sick and tired. I need a serious man. I need to be treated like a girl. I need a man who will treat me and take care of me as a baby girl that I am. I listened to that woman pleading. But the question I wanted to ask, are you worthy to be treated as such? You want a man in your life, a man who will spoil you. Are you spoilable? Are you spoilable? Are you a woman who can submit to a man? Are your character something that can attract a man of substance to your class, to your life? I do believe that if you believe in God, and if you have the fear of God, and the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. So if you fear God, truly fear God, you will have wisdom, and guess what? You will attract men of substance to your life. So if you are beautiful and things are not working out the way you will want or wish them to be, my sister, take steps back, sit down, re-evaluate your life, and see where the lane started beating you. If your goal is to sleep around with men, you will attract men who are chokers, who are not serious, who just want to sleep with you and go. I have seen a lot of beautiful women. They go around saying, you know what, you are not my class, you are not my type. Yet you will miss an opportunity of a good man whom could have even married you for lifetime. My sisters, be very careful. Kiburi weka kando, wacha kiburi mingi. Rudi chini, you need a man. As much as you have money, as much as you have education, you need a man. You need a man in your life. I don't want to mention the radio station that I was listening to this morning. A lady says she's tired as like nimechoka. I want to be treated like a baby girl. There are some women, no matter how much you treat them as baby girls, they will never see it. And I want to caution my brothers. If a woman cannot appreciate your effort, the earlier the better you walk out of the relationship. I'm not here advocating for divorce, but I want you to live a better life. I want you to enjoy your life. And I want to tell women to respect men whom they have in their life. If you are lucky to have a man, there's no perfect man. There's no right man. Because even you as a lady, you are not perfect. Even you are not right. We all make mistakes. We all fall short of God's glory. We all have shortcomings. We need to accept and tolerate one another in a relationship. I listened to a guy yesterday. He's been married for 39 years. He said, for you to stay in a marriage for long, no matter how much education you have, no matter how much money you have, you need some level of stupidity. You have to put up with somebody acting like you're stupid in order to make your relationship work. You have to go extra mile to make your relationship work. Like I said, a man needs to be respected by his woman. And I said it in my test-up video, I can't remember, was it last month or 2 months ago, that I said that men value respect more than love. And as a woman, if you love or if you respect your man, I tell you, he'll love you back. Men value respect first before what? Before love. And if you respect your man, love comes automatically. That man will bow down to you. This man will do everything that you want so long as you respect him. Like I said before, men value respect before love. So if you believe you respect your man, he will love you. He will love you automatically. If you want your man to love you and dance to your music or to your tone of voice, respect your man. I will say, respect, respect, respect your man. If you are lucky to have a man in your life, respect that man. Number 2, don't fight for sexual control in a relationship. Allow your man to be in charge. Number 3, don't criticize your man's opinion. You know, there are some women, every opinion that comes from a man, they try to show that they are equal. As a woman, when you start criticizing your man's opinions, ladies, you are losing that man. There's a way you can criticize your man positively, not negatively. However, you as a lady, you should know when and how to talk to your husband. You can criticize his opinion, but at the right time and using the right tone of voice. You can criticize him, but positively. Look at the time, look at the mood that your man is in before you start criticizing his opinion. The man will feel disrespected if you start criticizing his opinion, and henceforth you are making that guy to be reserved and not open up to you. Hence, frustration in your relationship. Number 4, allow your man to lead you as a woman. Allow a man to be in charge of you and your family. Let your man take charge as the head of the family. Ladies, if you want to enjoy your man to the fullest, if you want to get the best out of your husband or the man that you have in your life, please allow him to be the leader of your family. Allow him to exercise his authority. Allow your man to lead you as the baby girl that you are. If you are a baby girl, allow your man to guide you, to direct you, to spoil you as the baby girl that you are. Let your man be the head of the family. When you are the head, if you allow him to be the head of the family, the man will be so fully, potentially performing his husbandly duty or his manly duties. But if you can't allow him to to be in charge of you and the family, how do you expect him to take care of something that you cannot read, you cannot guide, you cannot give directions? Something that is not under his control, ladies. If you want to be spoiled as a baby girl that you were born to be, if you want your husband or your man to treat you like the baby girl that you've been dreaming for so long, allow him to take charge of you and your family. Number 5, don't argue about his ideas. You know, there are some women, every idea that a man brings, she shoots it down. Every idea, it can be a very good idea, it can be a brilliant idea that might take the family from one stage to the next. But so long as it's been put up or brought forward by your husband, you will shoot it down completely. In short, what are you trying to do? You are trying to tell this man he don't know what he's doing. He's just useless. His ideas are useless. So yours are more valuable than his ideas. You are putting your man down. What you're trying to do here as a lady, you are killing your man. You are killing your man slowly. You are killing your man's ego slowly. And a man without ego is a finished, completely done kind of man. So allow your man to bring his ideas and listen keenly. Don't try to challenge him. Listen, think through it. As a wise woman, think when and how, take on mood of your husband, so that you can bring it up and say, sweetheart, the idea you were talking about 2 days ago, it was a very good idea. But what do you think if we can do this? Find the right time. Use the right, your tone of voice. Know how to talk to your man. But don't argue about his ideas. Don't complain about his ideas. You are killing the man in that man slowly. Number 6, don't try to teach him the right way of doing things. If your husband has suggested that let's do this, if he says, let's go to church, don't try to teach him that no, going to church is not the right way. Or let's go to this church. I can't go to a church. The only church I can attend is APCD. Give him a chance to exercise his authority over you as the head, as the man, as the husband in your life. Don't try to teach him. Like he is saying, let's do this. Then you try to teach him, no, this is the way things are done, let's do ABCD. You are slowly killing the man in that man. Number 7, don't belittle your husband. Don't put him down. In every opportunity that you get, don't belittle your husband. Don't put him down. Don't look for means and ways of belittling your husband. Be it his performance in bed, be it the size of his manhood, be it the way he dresses, in whichever manner, way of life, never should you try to belittle your husband. Usiweka bwana yako chini. Hata kama vile anavaa, hata vile anakula, ama afanyi hii, hata vile anatembea. Don't try to put your man down. What you're trying to do is you're killing the man in that man slowly. You're supposed to be a cheerleader to your man. If you have a man in your life, respect that man. And treat that man with respect. Treat that guy as a king that he is in your life at that moment. Number 8, don't you ever compete with your husband. I see a lot of women trying to compete with their husbands, competing with their partners. Your husband is not your competitor. Your husband is your partner. Your husband is your teammate. What if you join hands and work together as a team? You will achieve more. What if you work together as partners? Then you will achieve more. Two are better than one. So don't try to compete with your husband. That's where women get it wrong. Whether you bring more money than him, don't compete with him. Whether he brings more money than you, don't compete with him. You are not in competition with your husband. You are not in competition with your husband. So that if your husband does this, you want to outshine him. Yaani bwanaka anafanya hii, unataka kufanya hii, umuonyeshe hii. Wewe, you can do it better. You know better than him. Your husband is your teammate. Your husband is your partner. So guess what? Ladies, work and support your husband. Stand behind your husband, not in front of your husband, ladies. Stand behind your husband, not in front of your husband. Be it in public, be it in private, always, baby girl, take your position. Be behind your man. They say behind a very successful man stands what? A woman. So if your husband is successful, take credit for it. In every successful man, there stands a strong woman, a strong baby girl. Take credit for your husband's success, but never should you try to compete with the man in your life. Never compete with your husband, ladies. Never. Number 10, give your man a chance to be the head of the family. Submit to your husband's authority. Be submissive. I have seen a lot of ladies so submissive in church to their pastors and elders and leaders, but not their husbands. How do you submit to strangers and not the man you call your husband? How can you not submit to your husband, honestly, ladies? How do you submit to your boss at work, but not your husband? Ladies, give your man a chance to exercise his authority as the head of the family. Submit to your husband's authority. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to enjoy the man that you have, the man that God has put in your life. If a woman is competing with a husband, that will never bring the best out of him. If you are competing with your husband and it happens that he is aware that you are competing with him, that will not bring the best out of him. And therefore, you will not enjoy your relationship with a man. Women, please allow husbands to do their thing as the heads of the family. There is no single day that a man and a woman will be equal. Believe me, there is no single day that a man and a woman can be equal. Women, ladies, you can wear trousers, you can wear suits, you can do everything. But never, never, ever would you be equal to men. Believe me, never. Be the baby girl that you are. Allow your man to treat you like the baby girl that you deserve, the baby girl that you are. Don't be too arrogant for your man. Respect your man that you have in your life. Then, even having a degree, having a good job, having a good career, don't allow that to get into your head not to get a man in your life. Getting, to be loved is a natural act. Everybody in this life wants to be loved. So allow the man to love you. Whether you have education or not, I don't deny. Get your education. Empower yourself. Do everything that you can to achieve, to climb the ladder of success in this world. But remember, you need a man in your life. Never should you, number 11, never should you talk back to your husband when he is talking. Ladies, never should you talk back to your husband when he is talking. That is so disrespectful. That guy will feel like you don't honor, you don't respect, you don't cherish him. Give him time to speak and find the right time when you can respond to whatever that he was talking about. But don't interject rudely and talk back to him. That is not respecting your man. A wise woman should know when and how to talk to the husband. A good woman should know when and how to challenge the husband's ideas. Above all, ladies, if you want to enjoy your relationship with a man, respect that kind of man you have in your life. You know, a lot of ladies take men for granted when they're in their lives until it is too late. Until what? It is too late. Never should you, at any given point, shout to your man. I've seen women shout to their men publicly, shouting, literally shouting to them, walking away from them, trying to show the world that this man is not worthy to be in my life. That does not make you a wise woman. That does not make you a woman enough. And above all, that will not make you to be a woman, independent kind of woman who doesn't need men. Do to others as you would want them to do unto you. Fanyia wenzako ili ungetaka wao wakufanyie. So usiweke mume wako chini sana. Remember, in everything we do, kila jambo tufanyalo ni mbegu tunapanda. In everything that we do, it's a seed that we are planting. Be it good, be it bad, we are planting a seed. And with due time, be ready to receive it back with interest. Believe me, you. Treat people with a lot of respect. Treat people with kindness. Like I said earlier, kindness is not a language that the deaf and the blind can hear and see. Let us learn to be kind to one another. Let us learn how to humble so that God can lift us up. Humble yourself. Ndio Mungu afanye nini? Atuinue. Lakini yetu tunachiinua. Hiyo ni yetu na sio kulingana na God is what? Teachings. So wewe as a person, as a lady, you want a man in your life. Are you ready to be a woman? Are you ready to be the baby girl that you want to be? I have seen men behave and act like men, but actually, you can't be a man. You're just a baby girl. Submit to your husband's authority. Allow your husband to exercise his authority in your life. And my sister, that is not foolishness. That's being wise. You know, you've seen when, a lot of ladies, you've seen when you're submissive to your husband. Other ladies will talk and tell you how stupid and useless you are. How village-like mentality you have, that you don't know how men behave. If you are so submissive to a man, they will identify you as useless and stupid. My sister, I don't know why people are so much worried about other people's lives. I don't know why people behave so badly that just because you are not doing things the way they are doing things. Remember, God created us with a plan in mind. And that plan is not a plan for everyone. It's a plan specifically for an individual. every person has a different plan, arranged and planned by God. Do yourself. Do you know what is right and wrong? If they call you stupid, but you are not. You are not. You're just doing the right thing because you have a relationship to fight for. You have a relationship that you need to protect by all means. If being stupid will make your relationship last longer, hey, what's the problem? If stupidity will make you enjoy your marriage, enjoy the man in your life, what is the problem? Wanasema pilipili sio hila ya kuwashia nini? What I want to leave you with today, my sister, those women who are talking about you, those women who are name calling you, what is their take in your relationship? What is their take in your life? Your life is your life, and we are all answerable to God Himself, not our fellow human beings. We are answerable to God, not our fellow human beings. Let me end it there by saying, ladies, if God has put a man in your life, please take time. Give that man a chance to work in your life. Give that man a chance to treat you like the baby girl that you are. Allow that man to be in charge of your life and your family. And if you do that, we will enjoy our marriages. A lot of people out there, they are not happy in their marriages. Simply because a lot of women nowadays, they are marrying wallets and pockets. Women are not interested in character. They are very busy dating and marrying wallets. And guess what? They are not happy at the end of it all. Men are also busy marrying beauty. And the character is busy sending beauty out of their men's places or their husbands' places. May we seek the kingdom of God first. Then everything else shall be added unto you. You may go through some challenges, but maybe God is preparing you for a greater opportunity, for a greater man, for you. Because God knows if He brings that great man, that mighty man in your life now, you will not be able to handle, or you will not be able to recognize the ability of that man. So God has to go through some challenges to teach you a lesson that when you come out of it, you will have learned a lesson. So when that man comes, you will be able to receive that man with two hands and give thanks to the Almighty. Thank you so very much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. My YouTube name is Samuel Ngolo. For those who are about to subscribe to my YouTube channel, may God bless you. And those who have subscribed already, thank you so very much. May God bless you. Wanasemanga, fanyia mwenzako mema, akiwa hai ashukuru. Do good to someone while they are alive and say thank you. Don't wait until somebody dies, then you start contributing, doing things. No. Touch lives when people are alive, so they can see, feel, and touch and say, thank you, my sister. Thank you, my brother. May God bless you. Let us appreciate human beings while they are alive. May God bless you. May give you an opportunity to touch lives. Till next time, bye-bye.